Alright, alright, alright. We are live up in here. And so now we're going to have a little chit chat. We'll see if anybody pops in. Boopity boop boop. Yeah, that's my phone getting the alert that I'm live. That crazy. Let's see. Alright. Check my own audio. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Gonna give it a minute. See if anybody pops in here. Who knows if they will or won't. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see what's going on in the quote-unquote call world. Never know who's gonna show up. We have a few ideas, a few tricks. Good lord, that's loud as shit. God damn! Turn this volume down on this thing. Yeah, it goes twice as loud because I got two phones. Yeah. And as we wait, I want to take the time to point out that the call community is absolutely freaking toxic. It's out of freaking control. Still involved with a bunch of people through Twitter that do the call wrestling thing. And I just keep seeing post after post after post about drama right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. I have no freaking clue why that kind of shit is happening. It's just fucking weird. But I also want to mention to the people who are getting harassed, ignore the hate. Just walk away from it. You know? If it's happening in the call company you're a part of, and the person who runs that company is not handling it, walk away. Expose them, expose the handlers, and put it out there for all to see. Now, be aware, some people are going to be like, oh, okay, cool. And then there's going to be other people who are going to hate you for it. But you have to be willing to take the hate to get to the freaking proper shit. But don't ever let anybody beat you and walk away because people are stupid. Just don't ever do that. I just thought I want to throw that out there. But I'm going to throw out a couple tweets. Tag some people like I used to. Just see who pops in. I'm very curious. Very, very curious who pops in. Gives us some looks here. Because I want to go over a couple things here. Because as you see by the title, the return, question mark. This is a legit statement. The return, question mark. Everybody's going to get the tweet showing the the TDFL logo. That's hilarious. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw out probably like 3 more tweets, maybe 4. Because I used to take everybody's Twitter handles that I knew and put them out there whenever I went live. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this, just so in case they don't see this now, they can catch the replay. That'll work. And then hopefully they'll get a hold of me, or they'll leave a response to this thread. Well, this video, not thread. What the hell am I talking about? It's been a while. Alright, last tweet I'm throwing out there. I don't care. Plus it'll be all over my Twitter board. Alright, cool. Okay. What the hell is this now? Yeah, my computer's slow as shit. Thank you, TJ. Hey, with another share like usual. Appreciate the love. Alright, I put this out there. It's been shared Now I'll give it a couple minutes, see if anybody pops in. So you might hear me ramble for a few minutes, not sure what to say. Till we see who shows up and who don't show up. I'm tired as hell. Keep yawning. It is what it is. Wow. John Lund Radio is a moron. He says Tony La Russa is in town for the White Sox and joins the show at 10:30. Who's the best professional coach or manager in the Bay Area sports history? And it's clearly not just baseball, because he wrote Tony La Russa, Bill Walsh, Bruce Bochy, and Steve Kerr. Where the hell is John Madden? John Madden put the Bay Area on the map when he was the head coach of the Raiders. Come on now. Jesus Christ. So ridiculous. This guy's a moron. What's going on, Blade Charge? Blade Charge has been supporting the TDFL. I want to send him some appreciation for that. He's been tuning into some games and getting involved in the chat here and there, so I appreciate that. Can never get enough love. And speaking of the TDFL, if you guys love what we did with the wrestling, same thing with the football league. Instead of one company, you got 16 teams that you can be a part of, and we're going to have that draft in a few weeks. I'm entering the playoffs this weekend. It'll be the opening round, then it'll be the semis, and then it's the Dominance Bowl, where somebody's going to win the Simbardi Trophy. Yeah, I said the Simbardi Trophy for those of you who are familiar with the NFL, knowing it's the Lombardi Trophy. Since we're doing a Sim League, Simbardi Trophy it is. But once that's done, we're going to go into the process of our off-season owners meetings, where we're going to figure out any rule changes that may or may not need to take place, etc., etc. Do some other small little things. But players are going to get drafted to these teams. You're going to be a part of these teams, and it's no different than getting inside the squared circle and kicking ass. You just take the gridiron against each other. It's been fun so far. But as I can tell, hardly anybody's going to pop in here, which is one of the reasons, like I said, I'll be honest, why we closed. It's been frustrating. We didn't ask for much when we were open. But that being said, you said rains. No, don't mind me. Fuego del Sol said he's got a ring in his backyard and he's happy he has somewhere to train. Dustin Rhodes, what happens if it rains? He's fucking stupid. Anyway, as I was saying, we barely got anybody popping in on shows when we did our shows. So we broke away from wrestling. I told some people, hey, if you're interested, football league, we didn't even get many at all. I'd actually have to go look at the boards to see just who all joined. That was part of the wrestling. I'm going to do that now. Let me see. Go to TDFL boards. See what we got here. I want to see how many people from the call world joined us. I'm not counting Taco because he's family. I'm not counting my own daughter or Ed or his son because we were all part of the crew. The answer would be 0. Nobody joined. Wow. What's going on, Lush? Fire Rose. Yeah, nobody joined us. Holy shit, that's crazy. So nobody from the call company joined our wrestling company. Well, damn. Ain't that some shit? I was hoping some people would have joined that, but that's alright. No big deal. Okay. Nobody from the call community joined our wrestling, really. But then again, I forgot Lucius put in an app. I'm looking at just the owners. Let me look at the players. Fuck, Lucius might be Lucius, I think, is the only one. Hold on. Let me look at this again. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Oh, that's crazy. Alex joined the boards, but he's not part of the game. I guess CJ Coates counts, so that would be 2. Greg joined. I forgot about Greg joining. That's right. So we're up to 4. Okay. We got 4 or 5. So we have more than I thought, but still, there's not many, considering how many people we had in the call world. But as you get, anyway, I just wanted to bring these things to y'all's attention. The Return to CAW Wrestling, it's a real simple thought. It's a real simple thing here, what I'm talking about, what I'm getting at. I've been talking over with Ed about the possibility of returning to the call world. Ed basically gave me the Steve Austin double finger. He has no interest whatsoever, simply because I'll put it bluntly, because he ain't going to be afraid to get on here and tell you, he was disgusted with the lack of support. He was disgusted with the lack of involvement. We don't know what happened, because that was not like that originally, but it got to the point where he was sick of it, and he just didn't want to do it no more and could care less. So we broke away, went to do the football league. Now, I've always said it, and I'll say it again, the football league would have been our number one goal to begin with. We were always hoping to do it. So we're happy that we're finally able to do it. But we wanted to stay in wrestling. You know, probably more so me than him, to be honest. But yeah, you're in, Luce. You're good. But we wanted to do the wrestling thing. So now here's the thing. I never asked for people to come into the live shows, but what I asked for them to do is be involved, and I wasn't getting that down the stretch. At one point, people were coming to shows left and right, and it was so hard for me to watch the match and then keep up with the chat room, which was freaking... That was a pain in the ass, but a welcomed pain in the ass. I enjoyed it because it showed how much activity we had. Then we had the boards. And people lit that thing up at first, and then all of a sudden things just started dwelling down more and more and more. And if you hear the squeak in the background, it's my stupid chair. But anyway, it's just like, what do you do? Because it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of involvement, it's a lot of work. But I enjoy doing wrestling, watching wrestling, calling the wrestling, and interacting with the wrestling community that we have that comes to the chat room. So, to be able to do that and not have a ton of work, I've come up with an idea. And I'm going to sell that to you guys now. And if you guys like this idea, I just would expect you to reach out to me. That's basically what I'm saying. If I get enough people to reach out to me, I will do it. So if you like it, if you're like, yeah, I like it, and then not tell me, I don't know that you like it. Leave a comment to this video. Reach out to me personally, whatever you want to do. But here's what I'm thinking about doing. And you guys can tell me, again, what you think. Gonna go in here and you'll see right away. Some pictures aren't coming up. I gotta go in there and edit it because they haven't put the pose in place. But here you go. I have 2 Adrian Adonises because I'm figuring out which one I want to use. But if you take notice, I have Wrestling Legends downloaded. I'll be taking suggestions, thoughts, opinions on some guys. If people want to get me to get some downloads on other people, I've just been randomly grabbing a few guys the last couple of days. I have an arena and everything made. Well, arenas are made. 2 different warlords. I like this one for certain reasons, and I like that one for certain reasons. I don't know which one I like. But I'm probably going to end up going with this one because it matches that one better. But these are the guys I've got so far. I'm not nowhere near done. And I want to go here to show you this. Don't worry about the UCW stuff because I never did delete that. You'll see what I have, and then I'll show you the titles that I've downloaded because I'm just gonna have some shit and giggles fun, and you guys can be entertained by it if you so desire. Like I said, just please leave a comment that it's something you would tune into and watch, whether it's live or on a replay. Leave comments because I'm almost kind of letting the community be the booker. Got the AWA, WCCW, and I got 2 NWA arenas. I'm going to mess with these a little bit, see which one I want to use. Again, just delete. These didn't get deleted, I'll get to that then. I'm going to download an old school 80s, early 90s, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to go that or new, but WWF Arena. Not sure who else I want to download, but I'll be using these arenas, which means when you tune in, it could be AWA, could be WCCW, could be NWA, could be WWF. Now, with that being said, it's not going to be like wrestling was back in the day. I'm going to front like they all work together. So I have random titles downloaded. I don't know which ones I will or won't use. That's why I've downloaded a bunch and have them all set up. But got the Georgia, Mid-Atlantic, and the list goes on here. You know, you can see all these different belts that I've got taken care of. Now the UCW titles. But I have a bunch. And what I'll do is I'll create champions. Like if I do a world class show, these are the belts. I have some. If I do an NWA show, you know, I've got the tag titles, the world title, the United States tag titles, the US belt, TV belt. Then these random titles. You know, just in case you want to pretend, oh, the guy from Georgia's coming in. You know, we just get real crazy stupid and have some fun. Now, this is, like I said, this is where you guys are going to get involved. Like when I do the show, because I don't know if I want to go into Universe. I don't know if I want to use the GM mode. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I was just figure I'll go live. And you guys can help me book the show when I do it as we get on here, or I'll just throw a show together. And with this, there's no need for me to keep track of records. There's no point in me having to keep track of any of that shit. It's just go on the air. We have whoever's the champions. We feed off the previous shows, move forward, and it's just a bunch of Legends Wrestling touring the country through a couple different promotions, real life promotions from back in the day. So, you know, and that's how that goes. Now, I was going to get into it, and Lucius has already beat me to it. He made the statement, I'm down for that. Would love to see a mixture of old and new schools. That takes me to what's in the game. If it's in the game, I may use it. So if I go into play, you know, we'll just, let me see, I'm not going to just go. Why am I only seeing cruiserweights? That's weird. But anyway, I want all. You know, like, honestly, I'm not sure what the fucking A kid is, but what the fuck ever. Maybe he's a B bitch. I don't fucking know. But, any case, if they're in the game, oh my lord, if they're in the game, and it's someone I can get behind, I may be willing to include them. What's going on, Bone? I'm discussing the possibility of returning to the call world and using real wrestlers, doing my own version of a Legends company, so to speak. Look at this, Butch Miller, the Sheep Herders. It's fucking hilarious. You know, like, who wouldn't want to have Cactus Jack involved? You know? Another guy in the game that's no longer here. The fact that he's in 84 shows the disrespect that he got. Who's in NXT UK? I think he's in NXT UK. I'm not sure who you mean. That's the dumbest tattoo ever. Oh, I should have known that's what you were asking or saying. But since we got Bone Breaker in here, he's a guy who loves old school shit. I will show him. Like I said, you can't see them all, but I can go through them again real fast. Like I said, I gotta fix the pictures for some of them because they didn't set it up. The pose, I think it's called, or whatever. Which I'd have to fix the ones that don't have it. I'm gonna get some random people here. Big Dust, Big Dust. There's Jesse Ventura. I really like that one. There's my man, Iceman King Parsons. He was one of my guys. So's Eddie. These two right here. Tully Blanchard, Paul Orndorff, Randy Savage. My top 5. Period. Anyway, if it's something you guys want me to do, you let me know. But I'll go live as often as possible. With a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however much time I have, show of legends from across all the different brands of real life wrestling. Put them in the squared circles, and we can have some fun. But in any case, like I said, leave a comment on this or reach out to me personally and let me know. But I'm getting up off of here. Later.